it's feeling way better. I mean, it happened in the season last year, so when I came here, I wanted to get surgery. I want to get it fixed so I can be 100% this year.
So when did you have the surgery?
I had it about 3 weeks ago.
How's it doing?
It's doing real good. Okay. Feel way better. I mean, I'm casted, so I'm good.
Can you take us through the process of what made you choose the Sooners going through the portal?
I mean, since high school, I've always been a fan of Clemson, Coach Venables, and his defense and what he does. So, I mean, when I hit the portal and Oklahoma reached out, I just felt like it was a no-brainer. Me and Coach Roof had a great relationship in high school as well when he was at Georgia Tech. So I just felt like it was the perfect opportunity for me to come in.
When you talk about what they do defensively, what stands out to you as a player? What sort of elevated maybe Clemson, the way they did things that made you think, I might want to play in that system? Yeah,
I mean, I just feel like Coach Venables is so smart. I mean, the pressures, the mixing up the coverages, I feel like he's just always plays like an attack mentality on defense, and I just love that about how he calls his defense.
You were at North Carolina for so long. Just what's the acclimation process been like, coming to Oklahoma?
I mean, it's been real different. I mean, it's way more football school, North Carolina a little more basketball, but I mean, football is football. I mean, at the end of the day, but it's been a great transition for coming here. I mean, the coaches, the players, fans. It's great.
Stay on that track. Tar Heels are in the Final Four. Excited for those guys. You got friends on the team?
Yeah, I got a lot of friends on that team, so I'm excited.
So Brady Manic for Trey.
Yeah.
What if any previous experience with Oklahoma did you have before they first reached out, and just what did you already know a good deal about Norman or anything?
No, I really didn't know anything about it, to be honest.
What's it feel like to be the new guy in the secondary? One of the new guys. There's a lot, but yet you're the most experienced guy out there.
Yeah, I mean, coming into any situation new was kind of hard at first, just getting to know everybody. But I mean, after I feel like I got to meet everybody and understanding how they are as people, you feel me, and on the field as well, I feel like I just mesh well with them.
This is secondary with a lot of question marks, a lot of guys who can play different positions.
Exactly.
So they're probably trying to figure that out there. Mm-hmm. Do you have your position set, being a four-year starter, that kind of thing?
I mean, you never know. I'm just coming in competing for a position. Yeah. I feel like everybody's trying to compete for a position. There's no guaranteed starters in spring football, so everybody's just competing for a spot.
You've had some versatility in your career as well, right? Playing multiple, I think 3 positions. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Year before? I can't remember, but been all over the field. Does that help what you're doing right now?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's helped me a lot. My freshman year at UNC, I played nickel, sophomore year corner. In the past 2 years, I played safety. So just being all over the field, you see football from all different angles. So it really helped me to understand the game of football way more.
The guys lean on you? Do these young guys that are wondering what position they're going to play, do they lean on you for any of that? Or
at UNC?
No, here. Like guys that you walk out here now and there's guys that are wondering what position they're going to play. They're like, hey, Trey, you did this before.
I mean, a little bit. But I mean, people kind of know what they're going to play a little bit. So that's what it is.
Okay, what's the relationship been like with Coach Jay, Coach Hall? What's it been like working with those guys?
So I'm in with Coach Valai most of the time. Okay. So he's probably the smartest corners coach I've ever met in my life. He's so detailed in what he does, and the way he talks about the game, he's just so sophisticated. So just being in that room, I'm learning so much from him and how to play the game, and it's just in a deeper way. You feel me?
Trey, you mentioned you have always liked Brent's defenses. The limited amount we've been able to see you guys practice, it looks like he's spending a lot of time with defensive groups. What have you seen out of him in practice so far in the spring, and just how is he impacting what you guys are doing out there?
What are you talking about?
Brent. Coach Venables.
Coach Venables, he helps a lot with the defense. I mean, just having his insight, because it's mostly his defense. So having him over there, really putting his details and everything. He's really detail-oriented, so he wants things to be perfect when you're out there. So just having him out there just really helps us a lot.
Are you ever surprised when he pops into maybe your position group and offers advice, or has he done that yet for you?
I mean, yeah, he has done that before. His advice is always helpful. I mean, he's just so smart about football. It's just amazing to hear the extra details he has to say about like plays and stuff like that, just digging deeper and deeper and deeper. It's crazy.
Is there anything in particular that stands out? Maybe one bit of advice or detail that he offered you or the position that sort of stands out to you?
It's just not one in particular. Like he offers so much. Like we learn so much. So it's just not one thing in particular.
Coaches are pretty excitable to begin with, but when you talk about Brent Venables, he kind of takes it to another level sometimes.
Yeah, he does.
Around here, we've known him all for a long time, so I just wonder what your perspective
Yeah,
is.
his energy's crazy. I love it. Gets me hyped for
I was
practice.
going to say, does that help?
Yeah, it helps me a lot. He pushes me. Like I've always wanted somebody to just really push me, and he does it.
Microphone. Have you ever had a coach with a mic?
No, I never.
What's that like?
I mean, it's cool.
You ever hear him say Trey Morrison?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Could be a little daunting.
Let me switch gears a little bit and ask you about Dylan. When you guys are going good on good, what's it like him as quarterback, and what can he do with the ball?
I mean, Dylan could do everything really with the ball, and I mean he can run too. He has great legs. He throws really, really good deep balls. He's a great quarterback.
Billy Bowman just talked a little bit about getting to know you. Just curious what your impressions have been of him so far as a younger guy in kind of the same in the backfield.
Billy Bowman, he's gonna be a great player. Like I really see myself and him a lot when I was younger. So I think he's gonna be like a really, really good player.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.